So these are just some of my impressions of the War Online Pacific game that is still yet to come out. It's coming out on Steam in like 4 days, but we tested the beta early, and these are just some of my early thoughts. But with 4 days left in the beta, there's no way they're going to fix any of the problems that were found in this video. So if you want, you can try the game if you want, but I seriously doubt that you're going to get anything better. The game was broken. There's just poorly coded, is optimized terribly, and overall, I was just very unimpressed with the everything about it. So enjoy this menagerie of footage that I was too lazy to cut up and trim down. Scripts, my script blocker is blocking several scripts on their page. That's why I can't find it.
Well, their website is pretty infested with viruses.
Scores and ranks. Here we go. Pilot. Player 1. Player 1 did not fly in World War One. Oh, it's Melee Arena now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did not fly in Tour 228. Let's go back like 4 of them. Did not. So why wouldn't it not let me make an account?
Maybe High Tech never released your old player name.
So it comes up with a questionnaire when you open it. You're gonna love that. When you open it, it says to aid us, please take. Oh, Gigi. It says please take a moment to answer the That's it. That's all it says. The like
Yeah, he
word.
hasn't completed it.
No, look. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. You're gonna love this. Oh, that's even better.
Well, you can't screenshot the game?
No.
Eat a dick.
Yeah, it's just a white screen.
He doesn't want you to screen cap his game.
Basically, he didn't turn. It's what happens when you don't turn on word wrap in Notepad. The sentence just continues to the right. You need to drag this scroll bar and keep going.
So half-assed.
So I'm going to read you this whole sentence, right?
Yeah.
Questionnaire. To aid us, please take a moment to answer this question. I don't wish to answer. I'm a returning customer. I saw it on television. I heard about it from a friend. I read about it in an online article. I found it from a
Wait.
web search. I
You
heard
saw it
about
on
it.
television. They don't have a commercial for this yet.
No. I heard about it while playing or looking into a nut. I found it at a software download site. I saw it on Facebook. I saw it advertised on a website. This answer is also cut off. You cannot read all of it.
Software download site. I'm gonna be picking that option because that sounds sketchy as fuck. Gigi with the scarf. Wah 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 wah.
So, does Control I get rid of this? Yes, it does. Thank you. Free for all, head to head, 2 versus 2, 4 versus 4, 16 versus 16, 32 versus 32, or 64 versus 64. I can join Allied, or I can join Axis. What happens if I click this buy war cash? 1,000 war
Wait,
cash is $1.
you
2,000
can buy war cash?
2,000 war cash is $1.01. What?
It's literally gonna be pay to win.
Oh, I could buy different models of. Oh, I could buy an F4F, an FM2, an FU10, F6F, SBD, TBM. Who's gonna buy those fucking things? What's the Axis got? KI43,
Well,
A6M3,
that's gonna immediately dominate the arena.
K6, KI61, A6M5, which is actually going to dominate because it's the one with the cannons. D3A, which will see zero use. B5N, which will see zero use. So hang on. How do I go back? Oh, I can get skins too. Neat.
I like that.
Oh, the
You
skins are.
need to.
You have to buy the skins as well.
Yeah. I like that you need to upgrade your aircraft with perks and stuff to make them perform better. But you can only get that with War Cash, which you can unlock through gameplay,
Oh, never
or
mind.
you can just straight up buy it.
Never mind. The skins are not purchased. They're just download from the Aces High site, so they're all their quote historical skins. But it's downloading them in alphabetical order, so it's starting with the F4F that I don't even have.
This is amazing. High Tech has finally gone with the pay to win model.
So, what else do we have here? Roster? I am Latrobe. I have an ELO of 1200, whatever that means. I'm not in any squad. Here we go. Graphics detail. Environment idea map. I IDs for what? Well, we know the environment map is garbage, so we're going to turn that off.
Yeah.
Object detail. Faste or detail? The R in faster is cut off. Either that or that's a typo. Tree detail. Low detail. High detail. Low terrain detail. Low detail or high detail?
Dita.
I shit you not, it says detail. D-E-T-A-I.
It's just a beta.
Disable clutter in flight. Disable ground clutter.
So it's basically all the same options.
Yeah. However, no option to change resolution. Preferences? Oh, here we go. They still got the gun sights option, something that never historically existed. Game sounds, what the hell? Oh, that's not like sound packs or anything. I bet you they all sound like lawnmowers still.
Yeah. Use the same everything.
Cancel. Make sure I'm actually recording here. Yep. Okay. Do, 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 do. I wonder if I have to quit out of the game. GUI. Oh. So instead of like doing simple colorblind settings, you have to manually select your colors.
Yeah.
Fixed sphere size? What the fuck does that mean? Okay, let's quit the game.
And uninstall.
Oh no, I'm going in for a flight. Oh, I accidentally started War Thunder. Fuck!
Ha! That game is garbage compared to this beautiful mastercraft.
Listen to that royalty-free music.
Mm.
Okay, we don't care about that. So they were correct. There is 100% not any way of changing the resolution. Absolutely
Hasn't
zero.
been implemented.
Absolutely zero. I
Even
still
though this
love.
game's going live in 4 days.
Yeah, we are running short beta test. War Cache will be reset after the beta. So if you buy War Cache now, you don't get to keep it.
Why is there an option to buy it then?
It's so stupid. Oh,
You can
okay.
spend money on this,
Okay.
but we're gonna take it away.
So purchasing of War Cache is currently disabled. I guess I should like actually finish reading it. It's really sad though that we both anticipated that's something high tech would actually do.
Yeah.
Like that would not surprise us at all.
Give me your money.
So the Axis plane is the A6M2. The Allied plane is the P40E. Oh God. Oh boy. Oh God, yeah. This looks familiar. This is the same terrible user interface from Aces High.
Nice.
Look
The
at
thing
all
that
these.
people have been complaining about on Steam.
Yeah. Look at all these controls that are exactly the same. What does this roster do? I clicked on that earlier. Preferences? What's it already here? View options. Mouse sensitivity. Da, 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 da. Hey, look, they've got a World War One engine governor option here.
But it doesn't have World War One planes.
I know, isn't that weird?
It's like he literally just copied and pasted his
Auto braking,
entire
auto
game
engage,
over.
autopilot, easy flight mode, display damage, display autopilot, display G's, display heading. Okay, get rid of all of this. We're not doing
Oh,
this
yeah,
shit.
he gave you like heads-up display in World War II aircraft. I forgot about that.
Enable stall limiter, disable that. Auto combat trim. I don't even know what the combat trim did in Aces High. Like, I don't know what it did at all.
It really fucked with your plane at low speeds. I know
You
that.
couldn't trim the aircraft. Even when I had the option turned off, I would try to trim it and it would just go back to center. It never stayed where it was. Hey, look, a brightness slider. Woo! Oh, it doesn't do anything. I mean, I'm sure it does something. I just didn't, like, click apply. So we're going to turn off all of these because we don't want any of it. Apply. Oh, look. Graphics options, enable bloom, enable lens flare, enable starburst. No, we're turning all of that off.
Starburst?
We're turning all of that off. We
The
don't need
hell
it.
is Starburst?
I think it makes the screen darker when there's a bright flash. I think. Don't quote me on that. And I don't even think it's called starburst anymore. That's like an old name for it.
Of course it is.
Alright, so now here's the question. Now that I've started the game, can I take my joystick and now plug it in and just have the game work? Or do I have to restart the game like I'm expecting I need to?
I guess we'll find out.
Hey look, my joystick came disassembled again. By the way, I'm recording all of this. I will be
Nice.
putting this in a video for a review. I still love that Dolby and Sky are band names. That was fucking great. I love that.
Censorship much?
Yeah, that name is not appropriate. Bitch, what does that mean? They're names.
And High Tech said in Ace High that he would never give a like username squelch option so you could squelch a person by their username forever. Because if that name is relinquished later on and someone else comes into the game and uses that name, he doesn't want them to feel excluded. But in this game, it's A-okay. Go right ahead. Exclude the fuck out of them.
But here's what I want to know. Why would it not let me use Player 1? That name is still in use somewhere, but when I looked on their website, there's been no tours recently with any user by the name of Player 1.
Yeah, but that username is still like in his user database. He hasn't cleared it out yet.
I quit the game 4 years ago.
Yeah, but your username is still in his like user database. He
Well,
doesn't clear it out very often,
well,
if at all.
I used your name.
Bastard. I'm gonna have to get a new handle now.
Just use
I think I'll
Himid.
go with. I think I'll use Reynos32.
We're just gonna use each other's names. Ray will have to use Raging Pineapple. Gee, what's Pineapple gonna use? I'll just
You'll
have to use.
Cold Cat.
That's gonna be so funny. We'll give him so much fucking shit for it.
And Colecats are gonna be like, "Oh, well, I'll just use Flare 1 then." No, you can't. It's
You
not an option.
you literally can't, bitch. Oh, it's that air spawn thing. Hey, look, there's an A6M. Why? Okay, there we go. I can't tell which way's up. The water. Why is the water fucked? Why is it telling me where to shoot 2.5 Ks out?
Wait, it hasn't been computing for the site.
Yeah, it shows up as like a little green square on your screen.
Wow.
Hey, look, the zero's running. Who would have thought?
Aren't you a P40?
Yes,
Why
he's
is
out.
it running?
He's out. He hit. I think he hit the water.
It was like, oh no, another human being. That's not what I play online games for.
Yeah, isn't this game all about combat and everything?
It's supposed to be. Like, High-Tech's doing everything he can to try and force people to fight.
And then the very first thing that happened is they avoid combat.
I want to fly around in an empty arena and pretend I'm doing stuff.
Hey, look, you respawned on my 6.
Good.
Do I have a web button? This early.
P40E, you don't have web.
I was about to say that. Shut the fuck up.
Just hoe him.
It's not
Hoe
hoeing.
him as if he complains.
So this lead computing thing actually doesn't work right. It's just jumping everywhere. Are you shitting me? It's literally a bot.
Like, no other players.
I'm trying to form up on it.
Why? It's an enemy. Kill it.
Yeah, but it's not shooting back. It's not maneuvering. It's not doing anything. God, the moon looks ugly.
Why'd you go into a free-for-all?
Yeah. Oh, that was a player. Monkeypox #1. How did he not know I was there? I was literally on his wing. I was 400 yards away from him. I could hear his engine and he could hear mine.
Dude is still trying to figure out how the controls work.
I mean, I don't blame him. I bet you A is autopilot. Oh no, it was X, wasn't it? Yep, it's X.
Yeah.
The exact opposite of what would be typically be expected. God, this game is loud. Hey, look, there's a combat zone that I can't leave.
Why would you leave it anyways?
Oh, music volume. Let's turn that off. So if you're in the options menu and you close it and come back, it doesn't take you back to the main menu. So when you approach the border, like a red wall shows up that doesn't even extend to your actual altitude, it looks like. Let's just confirm this.
Touch him.
This is a small fighting area. I guess kudos for him for making it, forcing people to fight. Not that it's going to work. Everybody's just going to run anyway.
Yeah. They'll find some way to get around fighting.
But because of the terrible rendering engine, I can't tell where the horizon is.
It's blue on blue, isn't it?
Hang on. I'm crossing this threshold to see what happens.
Touch.
I just die instantly.
Dead.
I guess that works. I've changed to country 2. Can I change back? You've changed to country 1. Oh, look. No side switch time.
Wow. Things that we've been asking for how many goddamn years?
But now I've broken the game. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Wait, the A6M3 has cannons?
Yeah, all the A6Ms do.
So it does the same bullshit air start as an Aces High, where when your plane spawns in the air, the engines turn off. The only difference is it seems to give you a decent amount of speed.
See, that still hasn't been fixed.
I spawned facing the edge of the map. How the fuck?
Maybe he hasn't gotten, like, the spawn directions in correctly yet. He just has all air spawns faced east.
It looks like it actually uses the correct gun sight, though, in each plane. So the problem with the Horizon is that there's like a fog layer down extending to the water, but it also extends into the sky, so I could see where the water is, except in front of me it just melds into like this green thing, and it's so it's so not noticeable that I easily can't tell where it begins. Like I'm looking at it, and if I'm chasing something, I wouldn't be able to tell that was where the water was.
Did you know that the A6Ms could not actually fire their machine guns and cannons at the same time?
Oh, really? Let's see if that's modeled. Nope. Look at all those pixels on that wing.
Pixel.
I can see the pixels in the panel lines. Only
What
high-tech...
resolution do you think it's running on?
Do what?
What resolution do you think it's running on?
Let's see here. It's 1024. But you could easily fool me. I would say that it was probably lower than that. Also, when you approach the map border, it sounds like the Russian RWR in DCS. Boop, 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 boop. So it looks like there's a timer, and I have to wait another 7 minutes for anything to happen.
For flying off the map?
No, for the match to end.
Oh. So one life, you're dead, that's it?
I wonder if I could take this A6M3 to 35,000 feet in this small area. Hey, look, a friendly spawned. Let's go harass him. Hey, I'm approaching the map border again.
Try
Hey,
and kill him. See if Team Kill is on. We're gonna have the honor of having the very first War Online Pacific griefing. It will be a historic moment.
It's this monkeypox guy again. Oh, I didn't pay attention to what plane he was flying before. Let's get closer.
Yeah. And then shoot him. Ruin my reputation.
Oh, I could do that just by careening you into the water. I was planning on trying to take it to 35,000 feet and then just nosing straight down and see if its wings fall off like an Aces High. This is basically a carbon copy of Aces High. The cockpit looks the same. Does the A6M3 use an Aces High 1 model?
I could take Side 2. I don't think the A6M has got a 3 model update. Except for maybe the 5, I don't remember exactly.
They are definitely not modern details. And everything about this looks like an Aces High 1, so how old is that? They're trying to use that in a brand new game? Oh, my friendly hit the map border and died. And I was about to follow him into it.
Go back to the air spawn and kill him as soon as he spawns in.
Oh my god, look at the sun. It's so fucking tiny, and when I look at it, it doesn't blind me anymore. I wonder if that's because all the old farts were complaining about it. But sure, I'm really not impressed with this game.
Oh, it's just a beta. Wait until it goes into full release in 4 days.
Yeah, a beta like 4 days from release. Oh, that's better. If you start rolling your plane to the side a little bit, all reflections disappear off of your canopy.
He needs that ray tracing.
So they have a setting here for heading, speed, altitude, and everything, but it doesn't actually work. It's supposed to be like the E6B on the clipboard. Oh my god, that looks atrocious. What the fuck is that? There's some strange texture on the water. Hey, I'm catching this monkeypox guy. Because I'm diving on him with like a 10,000 foot altitude advantage.
Nice. Destroy his morale. I wonder who that actually is, because the only people who know about this beta test are, like, the Aces High community.
And you. Oh no, I'm gonna hit the map border! The map border needs more detail so you actually know where it's at. I think this monkeypox guy is trying to dogfight me even though we're on the same team. But I shall use my superior knowledge of the Aces High flight model to outclimb him.
But it's not the same flight model. High Tech dumbed it down.
Oh really? Then how come I can do the same bullshit I did in Aces High?
Because it's been dumbed down so you can do it easier. And even more bullshit.
I just climbed 5,000 feet in an A6M2. Fight me.
You should tell him, hey, we're on the same team. Stop trying to team kill or I'll report you and have you banned.
I missed. I think he now knows that I'm trying to shoot him down.
Good. Demoralize him. Demoralize him.
Oh no, he's on my 6! How did that happen? I shall climb!
Up and away!
So basically it looks like the only thing you can do to make this game playable is to turn all the graphics down to minimum. Hey look, I'm doing a hammerhead. Isn't that something you couldn't actually do in Aces High?
Apparently.
Rudder is absurdly sensitive.
I think I fucked up. Am I supposed to pick stuff up in my ship, or am I supposed to get off and go pick it up?
I think he shot back at me!
Whoa!
Yeah!
Now we can report him! Yeah! Reported for team damage. My dad works at High Tech Creations. He'll have you banned within the week.
Alright, let's stop doing full throttle bullshit and do some turn and burn bullshit. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, it's broken. If you want to hear someone wah wah, you're gonna have to look it up on YouTube. Someone wah wah, someone wah wah.
I think I fucked up.
Where'd he go? Turn tighter, you whore. Look at that torque steer, though.
That dude looks just like me.
Ah, he would have gotten the kill.
Huh?
Did he die?
What? Yes, I'm trying to figure out how to pick up this package, and when I went to my contracts, it doesn't even show it's there.
Ooh, I wonder if the collision model still works.
You mean still broken as hell?
I go to accept it.
I have to switch to the other team. I need you in here with me.
Well, that won't be for a while. Doo-doo head.
So the time limit has expired and we're both still alive for some reason.
Yeah.
I thought at Hurston you couldn't roam around. You would hit that wall.
Okay, yeah, the flight model is way dumbed down. When you throttle back, you lose speed way too quickly.
Idiot.
You cannot use combat flaps. They just don't work. Unless this guy's already at full flaps. Oh, he's at full flaps.
Hey,
I
Kate,
can
is
tell
there
that this is an Aces High player because he only knows how to pull in one direction.
Okay, cool, okay.
Yep. Friendly damage is on. I shot myself 2 times. One time.
Nice! We have confirmed the first reported incidents of friendly fire in this game's history. We have set
So
a
I
record.
just throttled back at like 500 feet and tried to put it into a stall. It didn't stall. And I'm recovering. Maybe I need to try that in a P40.
Yeah, that thing's kind of like a rock.
Alright, I'm going to drop my speed as much as I can here. Oh. It still does that thing where if you touch the water anywhere over 100 miles an hour, you just die instantly.
Explosion!
I need to take another shit. So you spawn going 250 indicated, regardless of your altitude, and it looks like you spawn at 10,000 feet exactly.
Nice. So anyone already engaged, you have a massive advantage. Go.
I have little droplets of soda on my screen. I can't tell what's a contact and what's not. Alright, let's see what this P40 can do. Throttle back. That's the map border.
I should get in this game and then immediately demand I be given my own country.
Well, could you turn down your ego a little bit? Stalling does not appear to be a thing. I engaged autopilot, throttled all the way back, and it dropped below 100 miles an hour and automatically nosed down. Even though the autopilot is supposed to hold the same altitude, heading, and everything.
Whoa, this guy's dressed just like you, Colecat.
Okay, so what happens if I start nosing up? Okay, so you literally can't stall. I'm at 100 miles an hour, and when I start to try to nose up, at 100 miles an hour, just all the controls become sluggish, and then you start to try to nose up, and it just won't nose up anymore.
Why don't we have stall limiter on?
I have no idea. Yeah, like the nose
Create
just
some
lifts.
kind of paradox and the whole world collapses in on itself?
I have no idea. But this P40 sounds like a lawnmower. I think the Zero is going to hoe me.
Hoe him back, you got 50s.
He's not actually going for the hoe. I can tell thanks to my heads-up display lead computing computer.
Do everything in your power to hoe him anyways.
The Zero has this fight. It turns just as well as it does in Aces High.
That's why you're supposed to hoe him.
Wow. I'm missing stuff. What am I missing? Oh, I'm pilot wounded. Oh, I seem to be missing the back end of my aircraft, which would explain why, mysteriously, I still have some control of my aircraft. What? What?
Are you doing a pineapple?
I look back and I can't see the back end of my airplane. Hang on, what? I couldn't see either of my elevators, but I still had some semblance of control.
That dumped down flight model is sounding to be quite handy right about now.
Alright, so what happens if I just spawn in and go straight vertical with all my speed? I think that's vertical. I can't really tell. Okay, we're approaching 0, and it noses over. There's no anti-torque from the propeller. There's no nothing. There's no stall buffeting. What is this game? This is... I didn't think Aces High could get worse. It did.
Wait, y'all are playing Aces High?
The new Aces High, called War Online Pacific. You can do the beta right now.
Let's re-engage the Zero now that I actually have proper speed.
Hoe him this time.
Just like a true Aces High player.
Yeah, use actual flight tactics of P40 versus A6M. Dive in with a lot of speed, hoe the shit out of them, and then just keep on going.
Well, I'm on his 6. He's kind of an idiot for letting me get there. I'm closing massively. He's turning in.
Yeah.
I'm going 400 miles an hour. He cannot possibly hope to climb with me.
We're on to what?
He just bled all of his speed in the turn, and I'm going vertical. There's another 2,000 feet,
No.
3,000 feet, 4,000 feet. And now I will engage at my leisure.
Where the fuck is the train so I could go to the business district?
That lead computing thing's really fucking with me. I want to know how to turn it off. Come on, try to climb with me. I think this guy somewhat knows what he's doing. He's not trying to climb with a P40 with an energy advantage. However,
That's why you need to resort to cheesy tactics like mass spamming vote kick on him until he gets kicked out.
however, he has not accounted for the fact that I am a complete and utter idiot.
I will do the stupid. Don't make me do the stupid.
He's so low to the water that I can't really boom and zoom him all that well. He does know that when I'm diving on him, all he needs to do is turn. It's interesting seeing somebody that can't run anymore.
The actually have to learn how to fight.
I hit him. Amazingly, he's not missing anything. Also, there's way too much rudder authority here. It says time remaining 5 minutes and 41 seconds. However, that time remaining went down before, and it hit 0 and nothing happened. I'm maintaining way too much energy in a climb.
Well, I'm fucking lost.
Aha, I have done the stupid. He still won't hoe me. Interesting. That's a map border? So the map border displays the same way regardless of what altitude you're at, which is kind of confusing.
Orbital Gate 5.
Alright, let's see how well the 0 climbs. I seem to be missing something important on my aircraft.
No, you're not.
I want to get a flap shot out and see if that's still the same.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Ha! He collided with me. I didn't die! He died, but I didn't!
Collision model works again!
That is such fucking horseshit.
Now you guys hype out on channel 200. Nice ram, tard!
I'm not gonna do that. I
Who's a ram?
I
Who's
cut.
Joust?
He got onto my 6 and I did the only thing I could think of to do. A P-40 that has no energy advantage with a 0 right on his 6 with no altitude. Cut your throttle, jam the rudder one way, the ailerons to the other. Cut as much speed as possible and hope to God you can kill him when he overshoots. In this case, the overshoot resulted in a collision and I got rewarded the kill. Oh my God.
The collision model works flawlessly in this game.
And it was such bullshit because on my screen, his plane went right through mine. There was no like, oh, he didn't see on his end. No, he hit me. I saw it. It was both of us. We should have both died according to high-tech's collision model. This game is such fucking garbage. So as far as I can tell, these game modes don't actually do anything.
I can't wait for I can't wait for it to go live on Steam. So we can watch the player numbers on the Steam stats.
Oh, interesting. So you can buy war cash, or you're awarded war cash for kills. So now I have $2 in war cash. Okay, so what does that get me? Jack shit. I need $100 for an F4F.
That's 50 kills.
No, that's 100 kills. I've gotten 2 kills so far. That's 100
Oh,
kills.
well, that doesn't sound very grindy at all.
FM2 is 200. It basically scales. Each plane you have to go up. For some reason, SBD and TBM are 500 and 600 kills respectively. Why
It's
are they so
almost like
high?
this has a pay-to-win model
Yeah,
built
but
in.
those planes should be the worst performing of the group.
Well, High Tech's never really been known for his like balance of plane performance. A Yak 3 is 18 any. That thing should be a 2.
So the
A
hangar,
109K4 is like, last I remember, 10. That should be a 5.
the hangar is it's definitely an Aces High hangar, generic structure. It looks like the inside of one of the bomber hangars. Uh, I see low resolution. That's probably just because I can't actually turn the resolution up. But the P40 looks like garbage sitting in here.
It looks
And
like we took a step back in the Aces High 1.
yeah, before I continue, I need to go take a shit.
Oh, I was actually supposed to land here.
I love that I'm just sitting here and I can hear what sounds like a tank idling in the background.
But
But the entire map is literally an ocean. Like, the least amount of work possible went into this game. High Tech created a map by opening his terrain editor and immediately saving. That was his effort put into creating the terrain.
he claimed he spent like what 2 months working on this. Literally, all you did was copy and paste the entire source code for Aces High Over.
The only thing I
That's
could see
all
of
you
that he
did.
spent any time doing is the wall around the map, the slightly tweaked flight models, and this hangar that we spawn in. That's it. That's all I could see.
That's like one afternoon of work.
So, the war cash that I earned is only for the Allies country. I don't get any war cash for the Axis country. So I would need to get kills in that country to unlock that country's planes.
That makes sense.
It does make sense. But then it starts to compound the grind because you need 100 kills to get a KI-43.
But then you can use it forever?
Or until High Tech fucks up and accidentally deletes everybody's servers.
Maybe it's like perk points where if you use it and you die, you lose your cash.
So it looks like when you change from like free flight to free for all or something like that, it changes like the area that you're playing in so that you won't see somebody in the other arena. I think. I love that it has people in queue. Like he's expecting a fucking queue for this. Oh, that's for head to head. So you need somebody else to go into the head to head to go up against them. I see. The same for all. The free for all, it literally just lets you pop in. I see. So that makes sense.